2 Peter chapter 3 is the third, and the last, chapter of the Second Epistle of Peter in the New Testament of the Christian Bible. The author identifies himself as Simon Peter, a bondservant and apostle of Jesus Christ, and the epistle is traditionally attributed to Peter, the apostle. Text. Structure. Verse 1. Beloved, I now write to you this second epistle, in both of which I stir up your pure minds by way of reminder. Verse 3. Knowing this first, that scoffers will come in the last days, walking according to their own lusts. Verse 4. And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Question mark. Verse 8. But, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The mystery in the mystery can be found in the demonstration in KJV 2 Peter. Knowing this first, in 1:20 leads us to, knowing this first, in 3:3, from the beginning of the creation. Question mark. Which includes the everlasting and first day. In the 6th verse, the doublet speaks of the second day, but from the third day. In verse 8 he turns to us of the 4th day and explains the 5th day and 6th day. Lusts is our plural reference. The first day may be referenced by days, in KJV 2 Peter chapter 3:3. The second day may be referenced by the second day, in verse 7. The third and fourth day may be referenced by the third and fourth day, in verse 8, where the word beloved for the doublet changes the meaning to 5th and 6th day. The 5th and 6th day, question mark, can be found in verses 10 and 12. 6 days in the doublet, 6 days in the chapter. He begins the doublet in KJV 2 Peter chapter 3:3, speaking to those with him there. In verse 6, they, question mark, hear about the second day from the third day. In verse 8 he directs his attention to us, beloved, question mark, here in the 21st century, from the third day, speaking of today, question mark, the 4th day. He says the 5th day will last 1,000 years and the 6th day will be one day, 1,000 years long. This per our final doublet beginning Revelation 6. Conquering, and to conquer, is the plural reference there. http www.bhojc.org. Verse 15. And consider that the long-suffering of our Lord is salvation, as also our beloved brother Paul, according to the wisdom given to him, has written to you. Verse 16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to understand, which untaught and unstable people twist to their own destruction, as they do also the rest of the Scriptures,